guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hope and this is MissionKeto. Today's video is going to be a what I eat in a day video, and just kind of follow me along and see what adventures we get into. It's going to be kind of an interesting one though, because I'm not taking an actual lunch today because I have to leave early from work, leave early from my desk to take Ralphie to the vet. He's got to go to the vet today. He's due for some like vaccinations and things like that, and he needs to get his heartworm medicine. And so yeah, we're gonna go do that today. So that's gonna be in the afternoon, so I'm not gonna like take an actual lunch, which is funny because I usually don't anyways. I just bring the food in and eat it at my desk, which is not a good thing, right? They say that's not a good thing, but that's what I do. So I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch yet today. I have no idea. And snacking and all that. Dinner today, I think because we've got this late appointment with Ralphie, we're gonna do something simple. I might do the sub in a bowl. I've made a short on that, but I haven't actually shown it in a video. So maybe we'll do that tonight, but it's so simple, so delicious, and I can't wait. So far today, what time is it? 7:53, it's almost time for me to get to work. But I've got my coffee. This is the decaf that I told you guys I brew that in the morning for us. I put half and half in it because I'm out of heavy cream and nobody had it. I even went to another store later on after my grocery haul video, and that Publix didn't have it either. And it's got some stevia, and I've got my scoop of collagen in it as well. But this, I like this cup too. It is an H for Hope, and then there's like a little H back there too once you drink it, but good old coffee. Let's see, today is March 1st, the day that I'm filming this. So happy birthday month to me. My birthday is this month. It is on the 16th. And yeah, so we're just gonna celebrate all month. It's gonna be a great month. We're gonna have a great, lots of things happening. Not really, no. And then what else? Oh, I didn't have a Tuesday video because I wasn't feeling well the other day. I like woke up and I felt like I had a sore throat, swollen lymph node. I took some medicine that lasted a day. That's it. I'm fine. I feel great now. Does that ever happen to you where you like feel the onset of something coming and then it just never transpires, which I'm glad about, but you know, could have been the power of prayer too. And I got Ralphie jumping up on me, but that's it. Just wanted to say hi, follow along to see what I have to eat today. Right now it's just my coffee, and then I will show you what I have for lunch later. Okay, it is 12:14 and I am having breakfast for lunch. I'm using the cauliflower thins. I still have some of those left. I'll be heading to Costco hopefully in the next couple of weeks, and we'll be stocking up on some stuff, so be prepared for that. I put some mayo on it, and then I had some of those sausage patties. It's hard to see, I'm sorry, but the sausage patty under there, I cooked that, and then I made an over easy egg, put a little bit of some Redmond's seasoned salt on there, some sriracha, you can kind of see that, and then a little bit of cheese on top. So that is what's for lunch. This is a total of 3 carbs. The thins are what has the carbs. The cheese did not in this case. The sausage didn't, and the egg doesn't. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. The sriracha has less than 1 carb per serving, but I don't even think I had a serving because I had a very little. But let's just say 4 carbs is what I had. Trying to track today a little bit. So we'll just say 4 total carbs. Plus I had my coffee this morning. We'll say 2 carbs for the half and half. So I have about 6 total carbs so far today. But yeah, I will, I'll talk to you a little bit more about tracking later. I got some very interesting news the other day, or information from one of you guys on one of my videos. So I want to talk about that later, but I do need to get better about tracking. I really do. But this is what's for lunch today. I'm going to eat this, get back to work, and then gotta head to the vet. Hey everyone, welcome back. What time is it? It's about 4:30 right now, and we just got back from the vet. I wanted to film a little bit of that for you, but Ralphie wasn't having it. He is, I don't know if it's because of our move, you know, he's gone through a lot of changes too, and we don't know how dogs handle that, you know. I've always thought as long as he's with me and Andy, that's his home. He doesn't care, you know what I mean? But I think it's a little bit more than that. So he's just constantly barking and just a complete disaster at the vet. Just constantly barking. I can't control him at all. Not mean or anything, but so that's something that I have to look into. But he had to get a lot done. He had to get a shot, and he had to get his, you know, heartworm tested, his fecal matter, and everything's negative. He's very healthy. He's very healthy. There's nothing wrong with him. The only concern that we had is he's got this little hop on his back leg that he does, and I asked them about that, and they said it has to do with his patella. It's really weird because it's like, the way she said it is when he runs and he does that hop, he's kind of putting his bone back into place, which is bizarre. He's not in any pain or anything, but we got to control his jumping. He does like to jump up a lot, especially when we come home from being places. So, you know, just dog stuff. So that was very exhausting. But I'm going to make dinner here in a little bit, but I wanted to talk to you about something real quick. I was talking about tracking earlier, and I had a subscriber recently, I cannot remember her name, and I'm so sorry that I forgot. It's just been one of those days. But she commented on one of my videos and said, hey, the peanut butter bars that you made, she said, I put them in my carb manager, and they're not 1 carb. They're like 8 carbs per serving. And I was like floored. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I got this recipe from someone that is pretty well known in, like, I've followed her and made a few of her things. And I'm just like, did you use the same ingredients? You know, like maybe if you just changed one little thing, did that mess things up? And she was like, no, I used the same things. She even had her friend put it in her carb manager, and she came out with the same thing. And not only that, like the servings were a lot smaller, probably more like how I do it, is make it into the really tiny squares. And I was like, well, thank you for telling me, because I'm like, gosh, you know, you guys know I don't like to track, and I don't have enough patience for my brain to sit there and try to calculate everything. You know what I mean? I do my very best, but I don't make it my life. And so I really love using other people's recipes to kind of get me there. You know what I mean? I'm relying on them to do all the work, quite honestly. They have way more followers than me. They've got cookbooks, they've got all this stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, that was very disappointing to me. Have you guys come across that when you're making things? So now I'm like, those are delicious. So I will still probably make them sometime, but I have to be very careful. So we wanted to make sure that we shared that with you guys, because if you're making it, I apologize. It wasn't my recipe. I didn't, you know, come up with the calculations and stuff, but maybe that's why we're having a stall if we're getting incorrect information. So I understand that that is very hard to do, calculate macros and all that, but I just feel like if you're going to put it out there, it's got to be correct, you know? So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to track better. Tonight we're making that Italian sub in a bowl, and I guess I'll try to be more whatever. I'll weigh out the lettuce, I'll weigh out the veggies that I'm going to use, the salami, the pepperoni, the cheese. It's just such a pain in the you-know-what. You know what I mean? And I really rely on other people to do that for me if I can't do it myself. So I just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. So if you're feeling like you're having a stall or something, make sure you're really checking those things. And don't always believe everything. I'm just sharing what I thought was great, but maybe that's part of my problem too. While I haven't really lost, I've been staying the same. So yeah, let me know down below if you guys come across that or not. But I'm just so devastated because those are like my favorite thing in the world, and I was so excited that they were so small in carbs, at least I thought. And I don't want to put my dessert at 8 carbs, you know what I mean? Hi, baby. He's really tired. He's behaving very much. Look at that face, though. Look at that face. So that's pretty much it. We're gonna get dinner going here in a little bit. I hope I haven't talked too much in this. Didn't have a snack because I've been gone this afternoon taking Ralphie. I'm actually going to be going to the doctor this week, Thursday. The first time I'm going to the doctor in 2 years. I'm going back to the doctor that I had previously. We moved back to the same town even. I don't know if I told you guys that, which is hilarious to me. So we were able to go back to our original doctor too. So very excited about that. I'm just gonna get a full checkup, check my blood pressure. I've not been on medication for 2 years. Really, I just self-diagnosed that I was okay. So we'll see. It's kind of a hereditary thing. I might have to get back on meds. We shall see, but I'll keep you guys posted if you're interested. Let you know. I'm fine with being on it. It's not a big deal, but I figure with the changes that I'm making, it definitely can't be as bad as it was a few years ago. But yeah, that's it. Let's see what we're making for dinner. Okay, so I'm about to make my Italian sub in a bowl, and this is everything that I need. I'm going to actually weigh out everything or measure it out to what a serving is, and then I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll tell you how many carbs it is. But I'll tell you really quick everything that's in it. You definitely need some mayo, oil of your choice. This is extra virgin olive oil, or you can use avocado oil, and red wine vinegar. That's kind of for the dressing. And then basically whatever you want in it. Mine's called an Italian one because we're putting Italian things in it, but I'm using some black olives. I've got some, cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes. Got some iceberg lettuce shredded. I've got some pepperoni, some salami, and some mozzarella. I already made Andy his and started his. I might throw in some jalapeno slices too to give it like a little kick. But that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna measure it all out, see how much it makes, and then see how many carbs it is just to see what my total count is. Okay, so here is my dinner. I've actually already stirred up all the dressing and everything, and this is kind of how it's supposed to be. You could always add, mix up the dressing separately and add it on there yourself, but for at the end. But for some reason it's really good this way when you just kind of mix it all together and everything is coated in that dressing. But I weighed everything out, measured everything, and I have a calculation, a total calculation. So the lettuce is 2 carbs per serving. The pepperoni was 0. Don't mind my chicken scratch. Salami was actually 2 carbs per 8 slices. I only put 4 slices in, so that brought it down to 1. They were pretty good sized slices. The olives was 1 carb. I think it was 1 carb for 4 olives. So I just chopped them up really small so I could get more in each bite, right? The tomatoes, I looked it up on the tomato website, that brand that I got at Costco, and they were 1 tomato was 0.3 carb each. So I had 5 tomatoes and then I just multiplied it and it was 1.5. Not bad actually. The mozzarella was kind of high. For 1 ounce, it was 2 carbs. So I've got to look, again, I told you, I need to look at my labels because things change without you even realizing it. So the total for this is 7.5 carbs, and that's really not bad if you think about it, because I had 3 total carbs for my lunch. Remember the egg sandwich that I had, and then I always like to give myself like a good 5 carbs for the coffees that I've had, the heavy whipping cream that I put in it. Even though it's half and half, I think that's the same carb count. So today I'm at about 15 carbs. That's not bad. And this wasn't too bad. Something like a salad's going to be easier to calculate the macros because, well, I don't know any of the other stuff. All I'm counting is carbs because you're kind of making it for yourself. But when I make a big entire meal, that's the stuff that I'm going to have a hard time with because it's a pain in the butt. It's annoying and I don't like to do it. But I might have to start doing it. So let me know if you want the information for the carbs on this, what I used exactly, or just screenshot that. I get the shredded lettuce. I showed you all of the stuff that I used exactly, but you'll just want to just weigh it out, do it per serving, and that's what it came out to. So not a bad day so far, but that is everything. I don't have dessert tonight. Maybe I will. Yeah, I will be back with dessert later. I'm not going to have it yet because I got to eat my dinner, but I will show you what I'm going to have for dessert. I forgot I had this in there. Hey guys, welcome back. So I decided not to have dessert tonight. I'm actually very full off of that salad and I actually couldn't finish all of it. So let me know down below. Does that mean that I can deduct maybe a carb out of it because I didn't actually finish all of it? It was actually very filling. But yeah, I'm just going to get my water ready and my electrolytes ready for tomorrow and I'm good to go. But I am stuffed. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, and I will see you on the next one. Stay tuned. I'm going to be filming a meal prep video this weekend. I haven't done that in a couple of weeks, but I'm ready and raring to go. Got some great ideas for this weekend. So yeah, I'll be filming that this weekend, and that should be up by next Tuesday. Hope everyone has a great day. I will see you on the next one. Bye.